Alrighty, hello friends and family. Just wanted to send you a quick message and let you know that we made it back to the US of A. I am sitting in my office here at Next Level Church in Fort Myers, just amazed as I'm thinking about everything that God did while we were in Colombia for 1 week. Just so you know, I didn't go by myself this trip. I had the honor of having Paul Eckenrode, aka Pablo, go and play guitar for the worship, and my dad for the first time went on a trip with me as well, and he was able to see what exactly happens in Latin America and why I'm so passionately in love with the culture there. But I just wanted to tell you guys just some great stories of God's goodness, of His faithfulness. It never ceases to amaze me that every time we go to minister outside of the country, something else always winds up happening inside of our hearts. And I know personally, I was just challenged by the passion and the sacrifice and the fire of God that is inside the hearts of these young people. There is something amazing happening in Colombia right now. God is just raising up missionaries and pastors and evangelists from the ghettos, from the poor places, and getting them plugged into church, getting them discipled, and we're watching the young people really begin to change Latin America, which is just mind-boggling to me, and it challenges me to take my faith and step up to a new level and pursue God more passionately and surrender my life with even greater surrender, greater awe unto God. But a couple of the highlights that we were able to do, we did get to lead worship. We had a 2-hour time where we got to play and sing some original songs for a prayer meeting and lead people not only in the worship side but the prayer side as well. Paul did a great job of leading up the band. We met up with them 5 minutes before we went on stage. We had never played together as a full band, but as God would have it, it came together. It was great, sounded great, and we just had a blast. We also got to lead a song at one of the main events, which was a lot of fun. The song was called Caiga en este lugar, Fall in this place, and it was just a song that was written out of my heart, a cry for revival, that God would show up in our cities and in our services. And the other thing, sorry, I'm having people peeking in the window in my office right now, so I'm like saying hi to them. The other thing is one of my passions, as you all know, is outreach, and not just worshiping from a platform, but really allowing our life to be an example of worship in everything that we do. And so I don't think worship is singing a song or making some great music, but getting involved in the community and really becoming the hands and the feet of Jesus and worshiping through service. And so check this out. We had 100 youth pastors and youth leaders that came to the workshop that I got to teach on outreach. And we went through this manual. Show it to you guys here. Redefining outreach. How beautiful that is. Mike, Ash, and Scott Drummond, who work here at Next Level, helped me to put this together, and I'm really thankful for them. But basically, we got to go over all of the things that we're doing here with the serving at soup kitchens and partnering with other ministries and starting sidewalk Sunday schools, and how people can use sports programs to get involved in their community, and how to do random acts of service. And we taught real ways for these young people to impact, with their youth groups, to impact their cities. And they were excited. I had people coming up to me in tears afterwards saying, we've been wanting to do this and we didn't know how. And so they took the manual with ideas and they went home and are going to implement these ideas. I also was able to get their emails. We're going to be keeping in contact with them, training them every month through video, and encouraging them to continue the work that God has already started. So it was cool to see that happen, to see these hungry people want to know, to say thank you. Thanks for everyone who has been financially supporting me the last year, who believes in God's call and believes that training leaders in other countries is worth it. Thank you for your prayer. Thank you for your support. Paul and Dad, thanks for coming on this trip. You definitely made the trip awesome. NLC volunteers, all of you that are a part of the outreaches that we're doing here in Southwest Florida, know it's not just here, but what you're doing and the lives that you're changing and the seeds that you're sowing here are things that are happening around the world. So because you're choosing to take a step and try something new here in our city, people around the world are having the opportunity to try the same. So thank you, all of you, for your hard work and your service unto God. I'm praying for you. God bless you. Pray for me. Doors are open wide. I can't wait to see what God's going to do from now through the end of this year. So again, thanks for your support. I love you all. God bless you. Bye-bye.